This expression of altruistic behavior in such young children align with what many scientists believe to be an expression of innate altruism, and the findings have served as the basis for dozens of studies since.
That we come into the world, human beings come into the world with innate, basic goodness. And what I mean by that is that early in life, if you give an infant a choice between a warm-hearted, altruistic encounter compared with an encounter that is selfish and aggressive, the data are unequivocal. Infants 6 months of age clearly show a preference for the altruistic and warm-hearted encounter. Now, how do we know that? Well, we can ask a 6-month-old baby. Now, how do we ask a 6-month-old baby? Well, one of the ways that we can ask a 6-month-old baby is by actually using very sophisticated eye tracking technology. We can use infrared technology to track exactly where a baby's eyes are fixated. And you can show clips to a baby, you can have actual live encounters, and you can monitor where the baby prefers to look. And the data are so clear that infants as young as 6 months of age have a very strong preference for looking at altruistic and warm-hearted encounters. Now, there's a lot more evidence along these lines, and I should say also that this evidence is not restricted to human beings. There is now growing evidence to suggest that other species exhibit this kind of preference for innate basic goodness as well. So one of the reasons why this is so important and interesting is that as many of you know, in the contemplative traditions, when we engage in practices that are designed to cultivate kindness and compassion, we're not actually creating something de novo. We're not actually creating something that didn't already exist. What we're doing is recognizing and strengthening, nurturing a quality that was there from the outset. And in this sense, I often say that qualities like kindness and compassion are very much like language. We're all born with a biological predisposition for language. But research shows that we need to be raised in a linguistic community in order for that biological propensity to become expressed. There are case studies of feral children raised in the wild who do not develop normal language because they've not been exposed to a normal linguistic community. And it may be very similar for compassion, that the seeds of compassion are there from the start, but in order for them to flourish, we need a compassionate community for those seeds to be nurtured.